What's good, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of Sports and Hoops Talk for Days. I'm your boy Omar. First episode, I guess you could ask, why am I podcasting? There's a lot of people doing this, a lot of people in this space. Why jump out there now? Well, first off, I've always loved sports. I've always liked talking basketball, interesting topics going on in the world as far as anything with sports, mostly basketball, NBA talk, football talk, NFL. Um, or if something just really catches, my attention, I'll probably discuss it and see where that goes. Yeah, so man, I really appreciate y'all for even getting this far and tapping in with your boy. Let's see. It is the first episode, so one might ask, what are you going to talk about? I wanted to tap in with the Draymond Green and Jordan Poole situation. I saw both of them kind of get into it again today. Draymond was on the Pat Bev podcast, and he was talking about how it was a lot of things that built up for that punch that he threw at Jordan Poole, and that things led up to it. And I saw Jordan Poole's dad react, and Draymond got back at his dad, and it just seems like a mess. I mean, I feel like Golden State were a mess ever since that happened. I don't know who was in the right or wrong. I don't know what Jordan Poole exactly was saying, so I don't know if he deserved to get smacked like that, or if it was just Draymond taking it too far. But hey, that's basketball. That's gonna happen. Probably not to that extent, but things like that happen. And now Jordan Poole's with Washington, and Draymond, they got CP. I don't know about the CP thing. CP's a legend, Hall of Famer. Not really sure if that's gonna to work out the way I think it is, or the way people think it is, because Steph he's constantly doing his thing. He's on the move. I know people say that CP's gonna find the open man and organize them well and things of that nature, but I just don't see that working out. I don't know. Maybe I'll be wrong, but hey, who's to say? There's going to be a lot of good teams next year. Golden State should be competitive. Denver, the defending champs, they got Jokic. They're going to be tough, but they did lose Bruce Brown and Jeff Green, and they lost some players, But the way Jokic was looking last year, you got to give them a huge, huge shot. Murray's still there too, so that's going to be good. Then you got Lakers. Lakers re-up. They had a really good. That's my team, by the way. Lakers. That's my team. I know that this is the first episode. Y'all, we're gonna talk a lot of Lakers, so just hold the phone and be patient with me and let me, get into this. But yeah, I'll be talking a lot of Lake Show. They got a lot of good players that they added: Taurean Prince and Cam Reddish and Jackson Hayes and my man from the Heat, Vincent. Man, they really reamped the team. So see how that works with Braun and AD. Still feel like AD got to give you a little bit more, give you a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that goes. And, you still got a lot of teams, man. A lot of teams that are on the come up. Sacramento was on the come up. They're going to be really good. Love what they're doing out there. And just a lot of interesting teams, So who's going to win it, I don't know. But Phoenix, sorry. KD, Bradley Beal, D-Book. You got Luka and Kyrie. So it's going to be interesting to see. There's going to always be a couple of teams in the West that you don't expect. Maybe like Minnesota with Ant-Man. He's only getting better. He's only developing. So we got to see how that works out. And in the East, you got to give Boston a shot. Miami's always in the mix. You got to give them a chance. So we'll see, man. I really, really want to see if Dame is gonna go to Philly. Or Miami. Sorry, excuse me. Miami is who he wants to go to. The Heat. I really think that'll be a great fit and a really, really huge opportunity for both the Heat and D. Lillard. D. Lillard is dynamic, shoot the ball from shoot anywhere in the world and score at any time, get people involved, and that'll just make Jimmy Butler's life so much easier. So if they were to make that happen, they would be my favorites in the East to get to the finals. Obviously, it's not going to be easy. You know, Boston rehab. They got Porzingis, Kristaps Porzingis, and they still got JB and Tatum and Brogdon. I think still there. I know they lost Marcus Smart, so we'll see. Memphis, they're tough. They get a job back and they're in a good groove. They could be tough and see what they can do. So yeah, man, a lot of hoops talk on this pod. A lot of hoops talk on this pod, and just really just giving my opinion on how I feel on certain topics, situations. Um, you know, hey, if people watch it, cool. If people don't watch it, cool. I'm kind of just really doing this for me. You know, I really just love talking hoops, and I talk sports in general pretty much to myself. So I might as well talk to you all, and I really appreciate you all for even just tapping in with me. That's a blessing in itself. So yeah, basketball is in the summer stage, so there's not much of that going on. So we'll definitely be tapping into football. A lot of NFL talk coming up. I think they start somewhere in September. Training camp just started, so yeah, man. I've been watching The Quarterback on Netflix. That's been a dope show. Really, really nice show just to see the dynamic of Kirk Cousins. Patrick Mahomes, Marcus Mariota, the behind the scenes of how they all operated last year was really, really something special and really impressive. I didn't, I got a lot of respect for those guys. I mean, Kirk Cousins was getting beat up, hit in the ribs and left and right, so I really respect those guys and what they do, and they bring it. And of course, Patrick Mahomes is he going to be the best ever? Is he going to be better than Tom Brady? He's heading that way. He is heading that way. So I don't think he has to get to 7 like Brady to be the GOAT. I think he get a couple more in him. He's got couple more MVPs, and he's right there. So yeah, man, a lot of football talk. I'm excited about this upcoming season. I'm a Cowboys fan. Love the Cowboys. We in D-Town, so of course I'm not a Mavericks guy, but I'm a Dallas Cowboys guy. So shout out to my Cowboys, man. Even though every year y'all let your boy down, but it's okay though. It's okay. We're gonna one day we're gonna win it. I don't know if it's gonna be this year, next year, or 100 years, but one day. I'm excited to see what the Jets do. They got Aaron Rodgers, a lot of swag on that team. A-Rod, Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, Alan Lazard, Quinn Williams. So, they got a tough division, obviously, with Patriots there. The Bills are in that. So, AFC is always tough. It's not going to be easy. But I really do feel like if they stay committed and, stay aligned with the goal, they got a shot. And they got to stay healthy, obviously. And so, looking forward to seeing what the Jets do. Baltimore Ravens, excited to see what they do. Love L. Jack, love Lamar. You know what I'm saying? So excited to see what he does. They got my boy Odell. So excited to see what a player like Odell. I don't really feel like Lamar's really had somebody like him at the receiver position. They got Mark Andrews. He's a beast, tight end, but receiver just gives them a different dynamic. So looking forward to seeing what happens with that. Then you got Joey B, Cincinnati. Love Joe Burrow. Love the way he stayed cool, calm, and collected in pressure situations. So really excited to see what Cincy do. I really feel like it might be Cincy's year. They've been knocking at that door, and I feel like they're going to knock and break the door down. If they can get past the Kansas Cities, the Buffaloes, and shoot, whoever else is in the way. I know there's going to be a lot of teams. Baltimore is going to be Jets, and there's always great teams. Maybe Vegas can make a run. Not the Vegas, but You get what I'm saying. It's gonna be tough, but they got a shot. So yeah, man. Our first, I don't want to talk you to death on the first episode. I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all for tapping in with me. I'll be talking about a lot of hot topics, a lot of things that's going on, and just my personal opinion. I'm gonna try to make the show way more interesting than just me talking to y'all directly like this. This is just the first show, so I know you're probably thinking kind of looks a little boring, but my plan is to upgrade it each and every episode. If y'all just watch with me and grow with me, that would be a blessing. I'm not really doing this for no kind of cloud or nothing like that. I'm just doing this because I love to talk sports. So if you watch it, that's cool. And if you got any questions, tap in on the comments. Tap in. I'll have some Q&As, and we could just keep building on this platform, and maybe make this something really special. So I'd like to say thank y'all for tapping in with me, and peace, and have a good night. All right, thank you again. Appreciate it.